This is the Geneva Shore Report, coming to you from the beach in downtown Lake Geneva on this stunning summer afternoon where the wind is just right, the sun is just right, the people are just right as they come walking by, having a wonderful time at the beach. Here we are. Anyway, I am here on...
It is Friday, July 12th, 2019. I'm Jen Lepkowski with
Lisa Otto.
and the Geneva Shore Report.
Good afternoon. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon here in Lake Geneva. Wonderful lake breeze going on right now, and thank goodness because it is
86 degrees.
and it feels like 86.
Yeah.
Okay, the breeze is right off the lake, out of the south, and this darn tree is going to block some of it. It is 5.8.
Very comfortable.
Okay, so a great weekend for the beach and a great weekend to get out there and enjoy Rib Fest.
Yes.
Rib Fest going on. Tonight they have Hair Bangers Ball or something performing at 8
That's
p.m.
right.
under the tent. So yeah, and last night they had Bella Cane and Cherry Pie.
Yes.
So
I
that
heard
was
it
a big hit.
crowds,
Yeah. So they have a different band playing every night, but tonight's Hair Bangers
Bangers.
Ball. That one I have never heard of or have not
Me
heard
neither.
anything about. But I'm sure it's another great local band.
It's really growing though. They have a lot more vendors, I
They
feel like,
do.
this year.
Yeah, they have a lot more like sales vendors,
Yeah.
craft vendors,
Even
and
food vendors, I
and food
feel
vendors. Yep, and rides.
Yeah, it's
I was
really good
surprised.
big.
Oh, and they have mural painting going on.
Oh, that's right. That was
They
fun.
they have 3 different murals being painted right now, and you can watch the artist work. And then these murals will be auctioned off at the Walworth County Fair, and all the money raised through the auction will go to the Fair Foundation.
Yes.
It's
a
very
great
cool.
fundraiser.
And it was fun to watch.
It was. It's so unique.
Yeah.
And we have Author Fest tomorrow at Library Park, 10 a.m. Meet some local authors, buy some books, enjoy some entertainment.
Oh,
And, go ahead.
okay. And we did speak with the Department of Natural Resources and
You read my mind.
the head guy, Rick Reed, the Wisconsin associate
Yes.
or representative for the DNR, and we spoke about the boating accident that occurred on Geneva Lake on the 4th of July. And the victim was a 21-year-old male from Whitefish Bay. He was propped. He was caught in the back by the prop of the boat, and it was a very serious laceration in his back. He was transported by Lynn EMS to the hospital, and he is going to be okay. So not a fatality, which is good news, but there is still an ongoing investigation. There were several young adults in the boat at the time, and they're investigating any negligence. So we'll let you know
We also have Fred out. He's going to cite Ruth for the stuff she's got in front of her store in spite of the fact that she's claiming it was grandfather. But it also brings into play the fact that we have 6 city banners up that the city has put up for the new business of the candle shop. And that brings into direct play a conflict of interest. The ordinance that says you can't advertise out in front of your store a certain distance, and then the ordinance that's going to allow the city to go ahead and pick and choose which operations, which merchants they're going to favor under the name of a phony name of an activity, which was never intended to be a private business, but the mayor has decided he's going to go with. Well, I think he's going to go with it in court because Ruth isn't going to pay attention. She's going to get the citation, take it to court, get a judgment. If it goes against her, then she's going to file suit against the city administrator and the city of Lake Geneva. And I think she may be joined by Bob and a few other merchants that are not being fairly treated. And this is an obvious one, but the city is choosing to do nothing about it, and that's when it gets expensive.
We also have an update on the charity check from Restaurant Week. It's going to the Alzheimer's Association. So they'll be getting that Tuesday night.
at Tuscan.
Tuscan.
It'll be the
Like a
big
ceremony,
to-do.
yeah. So that'll be fun.
And then we also have some great meetings coming up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We'll be sharing more about that with you as we get closer. But a lot of big things on the agendas. So stay tuned, everyone. All right, we'll be back in the morning with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto,
Jen Lepkowski
and the Geneva Shore Report.
Bye.